Hey everyone, this is N.H.K, and welcome to my next review. Or should I say, welcome to the conspiracy. That's right, people, we are reviewing Welcome to the N.H.K. Or more specifically, I'm reviewing, you get the point. Where do I begin with this anime? Otakuism, suicide pacts, RPGs, obsessed with said RPGs, pyramid schemes, planning, all that shit and more within this 24 episode anime. Now, it has been over, it's been over a year since I got this on DVD for my collection. Like, back then I saw it about twice, once online, and the second time when I bought it. So it was a year since I rewatched it, and what are my thoughts on this? It's not only just as I remembered, it's even better. Holy crap, so many relatable things can be found in this anime. I mean, damn. Rewatching it, I can see why so many people enjoyed it. But enough about my fanboying on this. What's the plot? We have our main character, Tatsuhiro Sato, a 22-year-old hikikomori, which is essentially he's a shut-in who doesn't like to go outside and basically likes to be inside his house or apartment all day. That is until one day in the park where he meets this girl by the name of Misaki, who has selected Sato to be a part of this special project to cure him of his hikikomori disease. But at the same time, she may be also facing some demons of her own. So, throughout the course of the series, Sato eventually realizes that his next-door neighbor, who, by the way, was playing this repeated song, Pudding, I'm not going to bother pronouncing it because, A, I suck at lyrics, and B, trust me when I say that song will get stuck in your head all day the moment you see it. So, yeah. Basically, as I was saying, he realizes the person who's playing that music is his next door, is his old friend, Yamazaki, who is a hentai game freak. So basically, in order to trick Misaki into making sure that he is not what she thinks, he and Sato decide to make a hentai game, as quoted by Yamazaki. And, yeah, antics ensue, a lot of crazy shit happens, blah blah blah, you get the point. And that's essentially the premise. And like I said, Welcome to the N.H.K. is a rather interesting anime. And I'm on the fence whether putting it on my favorites list or not. But yeah, it's definitely an anime that I really enjoyed and should be viewed by more people. But I'll get to that near the end of the video. The characters are pretty damn awesome. Sato, our main character, there are some parts where he did kind of bug me, but for the majority of it, I did like him. He is definitely my favorite character in the series, and very relatable if you've been in those situations he's in. Again, you need to see the anime. Misaki... Okay. Misaki... Okay, I love Misaki, okay? Don't get me wrong. I did love her. And holy crap, when you hear about her backstory, it is not a pleasant thought. Again, I'm going to spoil it. You need to see the anime for yourself, but just warning you right now, that's some depressing shit. Yamazaki is also pretty awesome. Oh my god, the lines he says, at least for the dub, are funny. But yeah, Yamazaki himself is a really good character, and if you've been in his situation, you can relate to him. Though with some of the characters, Yamazaki and Sato, I gotta say, lay off the booze, guys. Seriously. Okay, the last character I want to talk about would be Hitomi. I'm rather mixed on her character. Like, on one hand, I don't hate her, but on the other hand, I don't like her either. And I know I'm not the only one on this. Some people who have seen N.H.K. can agree with me that they are rather mixed on her. They don't hate her, but they don't like her either. Like, I mean, I understand her dilemma, I do. But again, mixed. But she's still a good character, don't get me wrong. The animation, for anyone who watches Gonzo anime, you should know what you get into. Because some of their animation is kind of what the fuck. Looking at you, episodes 4 and 19. But those episodes aside, the animation is really good. In fact, it's some of Gonzo's best. Again, look past episodes 4 and 19, but again. Nitpick, it's still got some damn good animation. The music is also really good. I like the fact that they have an old-style guitar and harmonica themes, which is kind of expected considering this anime did come out in 2006, I believe. Hold on a second. Yeah, it came out in 2006. But yeah, soundtrack's pretty damn good. Now, should you go with this sub or dub? It's essentially personal preference. Like, for me, I've only seen the dub each time I watched N.H.K. I might stick to it that way. Like, I've seen some clips in the Japanese, and I prefer the dub more. Then again, that does surprise considering I've watched a lot more dubs than subs, but I'm opening on that, don't worry. But yeah, personal preference, but for people who like dub, you'll enjoy it. And this isn't like, I mean, like, the voices are pretty good. Like, Chris Patton as Sato, fuck yes. Greg Aries as Yamazaki. Even though some people don't like Greg Aries that much, you might enjoy his performance as Yamazaki. I'm just saying. Stephanie Whittles? I think I said that right. I apologize if I put your name wrong, but she did a damn good job as Misaki. Lucy Christian, well, do I even need to say it? Lucy Christian fans already know. She's awesome. A couple other voices that I thought did a good job for what they were given. Monica Rial, David Wall, for example, they were good. So yeah, again, personal preference, but if you like the dub, I still recommend checking it out in dub. Overall, N.H.K. is a really good series, and it's pretty underrated that it should get some more fans. And I enjoyed it. I think a lot of people who have been in situations like this can agree. I take it a bit too extreme, but you get my point. Overall, I give this series an 8.5 out of 10. A few nitpicks here and there, but overall, this is a really good series, and I fully recommend it. Anyway, that does it for me. This has been Animal 7, and I will see you all next time. Peace.